What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of TimToks, the real estate show where we talk about real estate, life, and a little bit of everything else. Roll that intro music. Today is September 30th. It is the first day of fall, and that means we have a very special fall episode for you guys today. Ashley, our co-host today, will be leading this episode. Truth be told, I have absolutely no clue what is going on today, and that's by design. Ashley's going to be leading us today.
Yes, I am. I even got him to wear a flannel.
It's a female flannel, so if I look stupid...
You could have brought in your own.
My girlfriend sold my only flannel to Plato's Closet. I don't have a flannel right now. But yes, welcome to our fall kickoff episode. We are fall themed today. Everything is fall. I believe that we... will be doing.
I believe we look gorgeous.
But yes, today we will be doing everything fall oriented, fall related. Fall market update I've heard is.
Yeah, so I figured we kick this off with you talking about the fall market, what's going on, any predictions that you think, or any seller tips for those that are thinking about selling during this season.
So the fall market is very different than the summer market as we begin to shift towards the winter months. But this market in particular is a little bit different because we are seeing the market shift that we've been talking about, and it is growing and it is advancing. So the first thing that you're going to see is in that $600,000 to $800,000 range, a lot of those properties are sitting on the market. It's really hard to get those off the market. So if you're really trying to get your house off the market very quickly, if it's a situation where you really need to move quickly, you're going to want to really think about competitively pricing your home. And yes, by that, I mean lowering your price just a little bit. But it's also really important to hire an agent who is going to market the hell out of your house right now. For the last 2 years, agents didn't have to market their homes. You stuck a sign in the ground, you listed it on RMLS, and poof, 2 days later, it was gone for $50,000 over the ask price. That is no longer the case. You need to hire an agent who is going to competitively price it using comps in the area, who is going to do a video tour, professional photography. I cannot believe that I'm still seeing agents with their iPhone or Android camera taking shots that look like my grandmother took them on her iPhone like 5S or whatever it is.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that. Or don't hire an agent that's going to do that. That's not going to sell your property. You need professionally done marketing. They're going to market it on social media. They are going to pay for advertisement to get it out on as many channels as possible. They're going to host open houses twice a weekend. You need an agent who's going to market the crap out of your property right now, because if you're in that $600,000 to $8,000 or $800,000, and even if you're in that, honestly, the $500,000 range is also starting to get harder and harder to sell. And it's not because people don't want those houses. It's because people's buying power has gone down significantly as the interest rate, again, even this week, it crept up a little bit more. So as we get into a slower season, which is historically a slower season anyway, because it's fall and it's starting to get a little bit colder and people want to stay inside and watch football and not sell their house, you're going to need to ramp up your marketing and hire an agent that is really going to go to bat for you on selling your property. Mm-hmm. And then in terms of those homes that are still under that $500,000 mark, if you're thinking about selling, to get it out there and get it on the market, because there is still a pretty big shortage of those homes. Inventory in that, like we talked about, the upper fives to the 8 and even up a little bit. There's too many of those, but between 550 to 800, 850, even into the $900,000 homes on the market right now. Those aren't selling. There's too many of them on the market. It's starting to get saturated again. There is still a shortage of those $400,000 to $450,000 homes, and I have seen some of those sitting on the market, but again, it's because there's a lack of good marketing. So you're still going to have to market the crap out of your home if you're selling in that price range. But I would really encourage you, if you've been thinking about selling, to go ahead and list your home at that price, in that price range, because those are still flying off the market and people are still trying to get into those homes. Mostly because that's where the majority of the market is right now. The majority of consumers are at right now is in that range. So you kind of want to go where your consumers are. And so if you are in that range and you've been thinking about selling, it's still a good time to go ahead and do that.
Nice. Okay. So basically, if somebody doesn't have an Ashley on their team, and you're a realtor out there that are trying to figure out ways to market these properties, there are a few different ways that Tim also talked about with the open houses, mailers. Those are a really good thing. You could do like mailing out football schedules for the high school, college, NFL. You could do like a nice cozy recipe. Like everybody loves soup. It's soup season. I'm excited.
I hate soup.
You hate soup?
I don't like soup.
Never mind.
But no, you are right. It is soup season. I'm so sorry to burst your bubble. I just hate soup.
But also you could do events going on in the fall.
It's like dirty water. Sorry, I can't get over this.
Dirty water with lumps in it.
Like chunks of potatoes.
I love potato soup.
Oh, God, it's like
I make the best.
Okay, I do like chicken noodle soup. That's it though.
That's like this one
If you
soup
put
everybody
beans
hates.
in soup, I love chicken noodle soup. If you put beans or potatoes,
Here's the homeschool coming out.
do not go there. That is just, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
And so you could do like a calendar events going on, pumpkin patches, holidays. You could do fall home maintenance tips. So exterior or exterior, because you're going to want to make sure that your property stands out from all the other ones.
Yeah, those are some really, really great tips. But there's also a much more simple solution. That's just joining my brokerage, because then you'll have Ashley on your team.
Yeah, and I can make them for you.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. But no, you're absolutely right. You hit the nail on the head. Right now is a time where if you're an agent, you really need to be working on as much lead generation, as many points of contact as you can. We're coming up on holiday season, which means that you don't even have to have a reason anymore to go and contact somebody. You've got Halloween, you've got Thanksgiving, and you've got Christmas, and you've got New Year's. That is 4 months lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4. How could the holiday gods make it any easier for you to get in touch with your client base right now? So really important to be doing those pop buys. I think we have a couple projects we've been thinking about, but we're not going to share that because we don't want people stealing our ideas.
It's a secret.
But we're doing that over here. We're going to practice what we preach over here as well. So yeah, definitely be thinking if you're an agent, it's time to get yourself back into gear, because a lot of agents get really busy over the summer and then they kind of twiddle their thumbs between October and February because they think it's like the slow season. I absolutely disagree. I think that is when you get your legwork done. That is when you fill the pipeline and have all those people ready to go in the summer.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And I like that you brought up the pop buys, because like everybody, usually when they hear pop buys, they're like, oh, I'm going to have to spend so much money for whatever trinket I'm going to give out.
Pop buys, not Popeyes.
Not Popeye's chicken. Pop buy.
Oh, I was thinking the spinach guy, but Popeyes.
Oh, I was thinking
Popeye?
of the chicken guy.
Love that chicken from
Like
Popeyes.
With the Popeyes, you do not have to spend a lot of money. You can find really small things, like get a huge bulk thing of like apple cider, and then put a cute little tag with your business card that says, pumpkin spice and real estate advice, or you know what I mean?
Don't be sharing that with everybody.
Oh, no, that wasn't going to be one of ours. I have a ton other lined up, but
Well, I'm doing that now.
Oh, never mind.
Just a jar of apple cider shows up on there. Sorry, go ahead.
Or applesauce, be like, it's getting saucy in the market. Like,
that's pretty good.
Everybody likes a good pun. Well, for the most part.
Yeah.
So the more you can make it a cute little pun with whatever you're given, like popcorn, really simple. Popping by to say hi. Give them a popcorn ball. Give them, if you're in Newburgh in the area, get Miss Hannah's popcorn and give it out. Everybody loves it. Yeah. So, or you can do like the little caramels. There's a whole bunch of things out there. Go to Pinterest, Google.
You got this.
You got this.
Yeah. I think the point that is being made here is there's so many options.
Yes.
And there's so many ways to do it. And you don't have to have a genius on your team, although it does help. But you don't have to have a genius on your team. There's so many resources right at your fingertips. Just use a little bit of creativity. But the part that you got to do is you got to put in the work. You got to go and get it done. You got to go out and you got to not just, half do these projects. If you're making a mailer, you got to make sure you put those envelopes in the mailbox. You got to put the stamps on the envelopes and get them out, or they'll just sit on your desk.
Get those contacts.
Exactly. Yeah, get a contact list, whatever you got to do, but make sure you do it. Don't say you're going to do it. Don't think about doing it. Do it. That's your motivation for today. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so do you want to get on to our fun little... So what we have going on today is we have gotten a whole bunch of different types of pumpkin spice lattes. Now, I don't know about you. Are you a coffee guy?
Okay, time to time to drop just a bomb on you here. A, hate coffee. B, hate pumpkin spice. C, hate the word latte. D, hate all of those things and everything that they combine together.
I have never had a pumpkin spice latte, so this will be a first for me. Yeah, but I do like coffee, and I do like pumpkin. I like everything that you just said you hated, but I think combined it will be even better. I don't know if I'm right.
I saw Ethan pouring these into the cups beforehand. As you can see, you probably can't see them. We got cups here. They're full of lattes. I'm going to smell it. Oh, God.
It's not eggnog.
It smells like dirt water with pumpkin sprinkled into it.
Well, I mean, pumpkins grow on the ground, so I mean, that would kind of...
yeah, that doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it delicious tasting.
So we have to figure it out.
I saw Ethan pouring these into the cups, and I saw the look on his face, and he was absolutely disgusted.
There was just one nasty looking one. But besides
that, which one is that? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Well, here's the thing. You got to guess.
Okay. All right. So how do we want to do this?
So Ethan has labeled each cup. So we, 1 and 1. So we'll get the same number. We're going to drink it. And then we have to guess where it's from. So we got 4 different places that we got pumpkin spice lattes from. Okay. So we got, obviously, Starbucks. Okay. We got Dutch Bros. McDonald's. And Chapters.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't know what Chapters is, it's a nice little coffee shop here in Newburgh, so keeping it local. So we're going to kick it off with cup number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Are we doing a smell test?
Earthy. Oaky aftertaste. No, I'm just kidding. This is not wine.
Is this Old Spice commercial?
Okay. We should have water to cleanse the palate. I don't like that.
I do.
But I'm going to continue drinking it. I think that is Starbucks.
It tastes kind of high quality.
Do you know which ones these are?
No.
You watched Ethan pour them.
I didn't see which one he did. Oh. He didn't show me the numbers, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking Starbucks because it just tastes very...
It just tastes Starbucks. This just tastes Starbucks.
Like they know what they're doing, maybe.
Okay. We've had one. Mm-hmm. I would give that. Should we rate them? Like on a.
Sure.
I would give that out of 10. I would give that like a 6.3.
I would give it a 7.
7. Okay. All right. So we weren't that far off.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay. Number 2.
This one is This is much more dark.
I was gonna say she's
She's very dark.
Dark.
Much more pumpkin in this one. Much more pumpkin. I'm getting nauseous. Okay. Oh, very sweet.
I don't think I like that one.
Very sweet. Woo! It's like somebody dumped a bag of sugar into pumpkin water. Woo! Wow. Kind of.
You thought the shotgunning Red Bull was after this.
This tastes like frosting, like eating straight frosting. Oh, God, I can't do any more of that. I get why people like this, but this is basically just like sugar water.
I feel like I'm eating like a loaf of pumpkin bread.
A little bit, but like not very, like all the bad parts about eating a loaf of pumpkin bread, which there aren't really any, but like if there was any bad parts about eating a loaf of pumpkin bread, that would be it right there.
So what would you rank this?
It's way too sweet. I got to give that like a 4.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you.
Because like if I was like dying of thirst, I'd still drink it, but but like I would take 1 first before I took 2.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 1 still. Where's it
that
from?
one's definitely Dutch Bros, without a doubt. Or McDonald's, because McDonald's is like, they like to sweeten their drinks quite a bit.
I'm gonna go with Dutch.
Dutch. You're gonna go with Dutch?
Yeah.
Are you keeping track of this, Ethan? Okay, I'm gonna go with McDonald's. I'm going with McDonald's.
Okay. Number 3.
Oh my God. Number 3 looks like somebody put cleaner. Somebody put cleaner. It's like neon yellow. What happened to this? Is this the one you were? Is this
I
the
want to
one you
make
were
a
like?
joke, but it's really nasty.
Oh, this one looks horrendous. Oh my God, it
Why
looks
is
like
she chunky?
chunky. It's like like the legs on wine. Like this has legs. I don't think coffee is supposed to have legs.
On wine?
Wine has legs, like when you you swish it around the glass, and like when you tip it down, the wine runs off very slowly. It's got good legs. I don't think coffee is supposed to, but I wish the viewers could see this. It looks like somebody put like olive oil with coffee. Oh, but this doesn't smell as
She smells burnt to me.
smells burnt. I don't get any pumpkin. I actually don't think it's that bad.
I hate it.
I don't think it's that bad.
I hate it. My poor taste buds.
Yeah, it's shit.
That's disgusting. Like, it's this weird aftertaste.
But I
Do
don't
you
get
taste
any
it?
pumpkin in there.
I don't get pumpkin. Maybe I'm supposed to get more of the chunks in it.
You missed the pumpkin
She
chunks.
chunky.
Yeah.
I can't. Ugh.
I'm trying to get the pumpkin, and I don't get much pumpkin in here.
I just get burnt taste.
Yeah, it's very burnt.
And there's depresso in this espresso. Like, this is not okay.
Okay.
Oh, no,
my
wait,
God.
you gotta say where this is from.
Okay.
We didn't say.
I saw ice in here and thought it was chunks of something. It's just ice, though.
I'm gonna go with chapters.
I'm gonna say chapters on this one because
I
it's
just-
chapters. I'm gonna say chapters
I'm
because
gonna say 1. This is a 1.
okay.
I hate it.
I'm gonna say chapters because it's not sweet, and chapters wouldn't really overly sweeten their coffee. I'm gonna give it a. I like this better than 2. Because 2 is so sweet. I'm gonna give it a 4.8.
There's no flavor in
A
this.
4.8. I know.
A 4?
A 4.8. Okay.
Man,
the lack of
you're
flavor.
nice.
The lack of flavor. See, I like the lack of flavor in it because I don't like the pumpkin flavor. So the less pumpkin in it.
I guess, but if
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a pumpkin spice latte, I want to taste.
I would say
pumpkin.
right now 1 is still on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Number
And looks
4.
prettier.
Our final.
Number 4.
Number 4. Oh my! It is iced. When I saw this
I'd
at
say
first,
she's
I
cold.
freaked out because I thought there was chunks of something in here.
It's Jello.
Not getting much pumpkin flavor or smell, scent.
Just smell the cup. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
It's
Ew.
so watered.
Ew, this one's
I
disgusting.
think I like the last one.
I'm gonna punish myself.
That's
Oh,
disgusting.
that's worse than the last one.
I don't even think she has a rating.
That one's like a 2 for me.
Yeah, that was so gross.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a 2. Very watery, no flavor whatsoever. Didn't get any pumpkin. Number 4,
I think McDonald's.
I'm gonna say Dutch Bros because that's the one I haven't picked yet.
Okay.
But I feel like I may be wrong. I feel like you may be right on all of them. All right, let's get a drum roll. Ethan, in the sound effects, we'll get a drum roll going. What did we get right?
Everyone thought the first one was Starbucks.
The first one was? The
What?
first was Dutch. Wow, it tasted very Starbucksy.
Okay.
Number 2, Chapters.
Number 2, Chapters. 2 Chapters. The sweetest one was Chapters?
Well, you did say they put a lot of sugar in it, right?
No, I
you
said they don't. I said they do not do that. Okay, 3 was Starbucks. Burnt. Starbucks burnt their coffee.
And they're the OG. That's
They're like,
disappointing.
yeah, their thing is the pumpkin spice latte. Wow. And number 4, Mickey D's.
I just can't. That's just so crazy. Everybody raves about how awesome Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte is.
It's a whole thing.
And it was disgusting.
Number one. What was number one again? Dutch? Okay, Dutch Bros. Well
Dutch
done.
Bros for the win.
What did I give him? Like a 6.4 or something? Dutch Bros, solid. You win today. And now my breath smells like coffee. All right, now it's the part of the show that you guys have all been waiting for. We have promised you a giveaway, a drawing for so long now. And today is finally the day we are going to announce the winner of our giveaway. So we had many entries into this contest.
Poor Ethan over there was typing like crazy right before this, putting in all the last minute names because there were so many names.
All right, but we had a lot of entries. There can only be one winner. And before we announce the winner, let's announce the prize. We'll have these in shortly, but we got ourselves some TimToks mugs with our logo on them.
Heck yeah.
It's super cool. We designed them ourselves. They're going to be here. You're going to see them on every show, and one lucky winner is going to get to take away a TimToks mug with them.
Woo.
Super cool. Amazing value. When we're basically as big as the Full Send podcast or Joe Rogan, then you guys can sell those and make a lot of money because they're original. All right, we are ready to draw our official winner. Ethan has graciously volunteered his phone today. Here we go. We are spinning the wheel. Drum roll, Ashley. Who is it going to be? Our winner is Tate. Tate is the winner.
Tate.
Thank you guys for commenting what you'd like to see. We have a lot of ideas to take away. We are going to be doing some of those on this show. We will bring those ideas and create them and bring them to life. So Get ready. Be excited. It's happening.
Woohoo! Okay, so last week you asked me what my word of the week is. Or was it word of the day?
Yes, word of the day.
Word of the day. Okay, so you asked me last week what was my word of the day.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Today's word of the day is gubernatorial.
That's a fake word.
Nope, came prepared.
What, did you get it from Linda?
I do not remember where I got it from, but I saw that word this week and I wrote it down knowing that I was going to say it on this podcast. I have no clue what it means. It's not made up, though. Look it up, Ethan.
Wait, what was it again?
Gubernatorial.
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 Natural.
Oriole.
To the state governor or the office of state governor.
Ka-chow. All right, so it is fall. That is a lot of people's favorite time of the year. There's fun stuff to go ahead and do. Everyone's starting to set up those fall activities. So let's talk about our top 5 things that we're excited to do this fall. That could be with your significant other, with your family. I'm going to start off. It's football season. If you haven't been to a college football game, there are several college football programs in this state, and I encourage you to go to a college football game if you haven't in a while. The atmosphere is really fun. It's exciting. You don't have to know what's going on in the game, but just being in that environment is really fun. And I love football, but I will go to games with people who know nothing about football, and they still have an amazing time. So there's University of Oregon in Eugene. There's Oregon State in Corvallis. There's Portland State up in Portland, obviously. Southern Oregon down in Ashland, if you're somebody who lives more down south. There's a lot of and Western Oregon in Monmouth. That's a really fun fall activity. The whole family can go. Everyone loves hot dogs and watching football. Great fall activity. Ashley, hit us with one.
Okay, so it is one of the most popular ones, I think, going to a pumpkin patch. My fiance hates going to them, but
she just became my best friend. She just became my best friend. I hate the pumpkin patch so much.
I love taking cute couple photos or, family photos out in the pumpkin patch, going on the freaking hayride. What else? They got like good greasy food. All the good stuff.
I don't understand the point of a pumpkin
Corn
patch.
mazes. And then obviously picking out your pumpkin.
Yeah. Pumpkin patch, it's a good activity. It's not for me. I hate it. But I will go with my girlfriend because she really wants to go. We took our dog last year. It poured rain. There's a very funny picture of me and the dog staying there like this, where my girlfriend is like having the time of her life. I don't understand the point of pumpkin patches. No one goes to like a tomato farm and picks tomatoes. So why the hell are pumpkins so special?
They do have garlic festivals and stuff like that.
We talked about this in a few episodes ago. There's a festival for everything.
But that's the same thing though. Like people go
Yeah.
to these farms, like, it's the same thing like apple picking. People go to these apple orchards and
That's
just
true.
pick
That's true.
apples.
All right. So yeah, you had to say pumpkin patch. It's everyone's.
That's one of my favorite things, and everybody should do it. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, my number 2 pick, haunted house. I love a good haunted house. I hate jump scares. I hate being scared, but there is something like within my personality that also just loves to subject myself to it. There's several haunted houses. There's one in Portland it's all right. It's called Fear PDX, but there's another one that's in
Nightmare Factory.
Nightmare Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe I could totally be wrong, but I think it's in Salem. It's at the School for the Deaf. Extreme Makeover Home Edition a couple years did it up for them. And I don't know if you've ever watched Extreme Homemaker, but it's really good.
Okay.
They like make these really cool homes for like families that are struggling and give them all the doodads.
So
and
they
stuff
made him
like
a
that.
haunted house.
Well, so basically they have the tools and the people to put this together for them, and they use it as a fundraiser for their
I
school.
see.
But it is so freaking scary. They have what's his name? The Boogeyman.
Oh, yeah.
So
Scary.
basically you can pay to get put in a wheelchair and they wheel you around in the haunted house. And I'm not joking. They put you in the wheelchair and they wheel you around, so you basically don't have control of which turn they're going to take you.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes, like, at least this one, it's like a maze almost.
Okay.
Like a haunted house maze. And so you're trying to get out, and there's all these twists and turns. Maze.
Have you seen Grown Ups?
Yeah.
Maze.
And then he has
Okay.
mealworms that will pop out of his nose. 'cause
That
he's
is
the
terrifying.
Boogeyman.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, haunted house. Go do a haunted house.
I know you made fun of it, but making soup, like making homemade soup, it's one of the best things, guys. Like, that is a great festivity right there. Like, you don't have to go anywhere for it. You just go to the grocery store, get stuff to make soup, and you're set.
No.
No?
No, that's actually a great one. Or like just like any fall
Comfort foods.
comfort foods.
Chili.
This is now the time. You
Yeah.
are now legally allowed to do it. So go ahead.
Desserts?
Yeah, desserts, the fall drinks, the fall soups, even though I hate them. There is in Newburgh here, our hometown, the 99 West Drive-In movie theater. It's one of the only drive-in movie theaters left in the state of Oregon. But it is a really cool place to go, and they're open until like late October, I think, or November, because then the weather gets crappy. But a drive-in movie theater, so bring your truck or your car, or sit in the back of your car, get cozy, popcorn, snacks, on a cool fall evening, watching a movie at the drive-in theater. It's just nostalgic. It's the perfect date. So if you're looking for date ideas,
Yeah.
it's the perfect date. You can bring the family if you have the family to bring. It's just a great.
Well, and every October, they do a showing of the Rocky Horror Show. And so that is always a really fun one. And also, they got really good chili dillies.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pickle.
Okay, very cool. Moving on. No, that's awesome. Okay, very cool. So those are some fun fall ideas for you guys to do. Well, we hope you have enjoyed our fall kickoff episode. Any other fall things that you would like to tell us or say, Ashley?
I believe in you.
Everyone have a gourd day.
Have a gourd day. When it comes to referrals, I'm all ears.
What's that?
Because of corn.
Oh.
Oh,
I have a really good pumpkin. What? No. Something like that. That was a stretch.
that was really good.
That was a stretch.
That was pumpkin spicy.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Tim Talks. We hope you really enjoyed the fall edition. Random number?
4.
17. Okay, awesome. Thank you again for watching. Make sure if you are on YouTube to like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We always love to get your feedback. If you're on Spotify, you can do the same, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, you're seeing these clips, make sure to do the same. You guys know the drill. Thank you again so much. We'll be back next week, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Roll the outro music.